Hello, and welcome back to Spider Slaughter. In your absence, I have done a little bit of designating off screen just to speed things along when we started recording. It's not really particularly interesting stuff and mostly stuff that you'll already have seen. Just a few things of note. I finally remembered that I'd taken that wall away because it was in front of a door and I've moved it. So that'll be good once it's done. I've also designated the areas to be mined out so we can start work on those rooms. Up here, I have added 3 things. Fences and picket fences of each type of wood so we can see what they look like. Let me just take a sip of tea. And I've designated this wall to be mined through and put a door there. I'll describe what I'm going to be doing in a moment, and stairs up and all that sort of stuff. I think that was already in the last episode. But let's go ahead and start things moving again. Now, one thing I realized, we've got one engineer, and only one engineer at the moment. Therefore, we really don't want our engineer doing anything but, you guessed it, engineering. So let's just go and take construction off you, otherwise you're going to spend ages building floors. Now, as soon as this stair is built, they'll start work on here. They will be able to put that wall in, and a few other things. I am considering... In fact, I think I will dig through this wall, and we're going to have more axles. When we've got the 3rd windmill, there's probably going to be enough power that we'll be able to power all of this with some excess. So if we have that windmill there, we'll be able to run all the way through and across. Now, this is not going to be a nice thing to hear. In the last season, we got 0 nomads. And I was a bit disappointed, but in a way it was probably for the best. Actually, we've got so many pine clippings, we really don't need to cut any clippings, and the same for birch. I'll turn that off later, but winter is almost upon us. Actually, winter is almost upon us, there's no point in worrying. These are going to stop growing the moment winter hits, so may as well leave cut clippings on then. But yes, so... we've got, let's have a look. Here, I'm going to have traps up there. In fact, we might even have one built. Let's go ahead and check if we do. Got a spike trap? Yes, we do. Excellent. We're going to have this spike trap here. We are going to have traps moving along there, like spike traps. Here, we're going to have 5 crushing walls, 1 redirection wall, and the pit trap. I think that's more than enough, especially with these. Over here, we're going to have an axle coming down, another lever, and another mechanical wall. Actually, one thing that I could do is designate this area as a stockpile for bandages, some more bandage stockpile. We'll call this... courtyard bandages. Priority 1, of course. We want the bandages up here as soon as they're made, pretty much. And we'll go ahead and build some storage there. But yes, as I was saying, it's kind of a horrible thing to discuss, but this does pain me to say. Last season we got very few nomads. Well, we got no nomads. Very few, technically, I suppose. But... if there are nomads this season, I mean, I'll try and have a look at what the state of play is. If there doesn't appear to be any hostiles outside, and I can confirm that because it's day, though, I mean, look at what we've already got out there right now. Bunch of goblins, 2-headed ogres, mants. It's unlikely. But if there's no hostiles to be seen, I will tell everyone to stop hauling, I will open the door, I will get them in as soon as possible, and then I will immediately reactivate the mechanical wall. However, if there are any enemies that I can see beyond a manned scout, then we're going to just, no matter how many of them there are, we're just going to have to say goodbye. It's a horrible thing to say, but the fate of Spider Slaughter is at stake here. If we open this fort, then it could very well be game over for us. And as much as we need new people in the fort, and as horrible a thing as it is to say, they're just not going to be worth the risks. And it really pains me to say that. I mean, it genuinely hurts. I feel it in my breast. There's this tight, knotted, horrible feeling. Feels like I'm being like Spock, only in reverse. I'm not killing myself for the betterment of the crew. I'm not, you know, well, it technically is the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, but in a much less heroic way. And that hurts. I'm not proud of what we're about to do, but hopefully everyone will understand that it is the right thing to do. And I hope in my heart that if any nomads do come, and I sincerely hope none do, that they understand that this is the only choice we could make. And even as they die, screaming in puddles of their own blood and body fluids, they think to themselves that, yeah, I'd have done the same thing. That's what I would like to think will happen. And as you saw up there, I've just made a priority stockpile for dirt. And that should just get some of the dirt out of the bedrooms, just because it annoys me so much. Now, we're going to build a door here that should have been built a while ago. We will get another door made. I have already queued up the weaponsmith. And, oh, yeah, this is good. The anvil is going to be the next thing made, followed by the bronze, and then finally bars. Now, one thing that I've just realized, I would kind of like, I think this is a higher priority, isn't it? Oh no, it's the same. To be honest, I'd like this to be a lower priority. If Dapper Jester needs metal, but there is something that we would smelt, then I'd rather him smelt it, because that probably means it's going to reduce our kingdom worth and make things a little bit easier on us. Have any nomads arrived? No. Phew. Okay. Though, actually, no, sunrise. We've still got 6 hours. 6 hours to become monsters. It's a horrible feeling. Now, we've added some bandages, so we really should increase the tailor's bandage production. We're up to 128. Actually, just at the bottom, craft up to 192. That should be fine. Now, once that's built, I think there are 2 people who need weapons. Not you. Is anyone training who needs weapons? I'm fairly certain that the people wielding our 2-handed weapons do not have bronze. No, see, copper. Though I don't know, is the battle axe around? I don't know. But we are going to want to give them proper weapons. Or at least the best that we can give them. Now, everything is moving along, and sunrise is almost upon us, and that is actually kind of frightening me, because I really don't want to see, like, oh yeah, 30 nomads have arrived, because that would be so amazing to have in the fort, and plus, I don't want to just leave them out there to die. But I'm going to have to. And I am a terrible person, I know. Let's see. Let's get some more stairs. We want stairs up. Made of soil. Manta's died. I'm keeping a very close eye on this event log. And we want just a few more things. We want terrain and another dirt wall. Now, one of the things we're going to have up here is we're going to have a patrol route. Now, one thing with this patrol route is it's only 1 tile high. Which means anyone patrolling this route is potentially going to be attacked. But hopefully anything that manages to get here, there's only going to be one of it, and it's going to be far too busy fighting our military to care about the guys who are shooting it from up here. That's my hope, anyway. It's going to be a loop, and we're just going to leave it at that. Right, let's see. So we've got 1 warhammer we need to make, at least, at the very least. Anything else? We could make some bronze crossbows. In fact, I've been wondering about bolts. Whether we need to make bronze bolts or something. Or copper bolts, even. Because I'm certain that would be better than the regular stone bolts they're using currently. How many? They've almost filled this entire area now, so... Mantis died. Oop, saving. This will be where we're going to see Nomads arrive. No? No Nomads? No. Result. Whew. Unless they arrive at 12, which is possible. It could be possible that I've messed something up. Ornstein, why have you fallen asleep on the floor? You know what, guys? You've been up there for a very long time, and well done, honestly, but you need to go and take care of yourselves. We need you in tip-top fighting condition. Not that I want you to be out, fighting. I want you to be shooting things from the vantage points that I've carefully built for you. But you know what I mean. Now, it looks like all the dirt that we need is being stored, and this is the last bit of it. Oh, no. At 9 o'clock, almost 10 o'clock, 12. No. Okay. I'm going to do the best I can for you after I have a sip of tea. Needed to steady my nerves. Okay. What are we going to do? We're going to try our best to save these people. That's what we're going to do. We need a new squad. Okay. The creaked clutter, no. The trouble tumblers. Okay, that kind of sounds relevant. You're going to be regulars. And I want only nomads in here. So, Hagor, Finnick, Ego, Tick, and Gus. Go equip yourselves as fast as you can. New squad. The clammy grippers of the creek. It's not... it's kind of awesome in how not awesome it is, so we're going to take it. Honestly, you're probably not going to survive long enough to care. Trixin J. Pack. Binan. Bingletumperrywizz. I hope you survive. I'm not even ever going to rename you. You have earned the right to keep your name, should you survive. In fact, should you survive, you've earned the right to pretty much anything you want, because that will mean you're a complete badass. But wow, what an awesome name. Bingletumperrywizz. I hope you survive, Bingletumperrywizz. I truly do. And Fizzledoodle. You know, in fairness, Fizzledoodle, your name is probably awesome as well. But how can you follow Bingletumperrywizz? You just can't follow something like that. It's just, you may as well just accept it. The Charring Yarns, no. The Lovely Toads of Whip, no. The Shielding Fleas of... okay, we'll go with that. And once more, we're going to set you guys up. I hope you survive, guys. I really do. Or if you can just wound them enough that the rest of our soldiers can get out and help. Honestly, your only chance is by being in a squad, because that might mean you'll go and equip yourselves. But you'll still have shit skills, probably. That's not great. Do your best. Grab what you can. Don't run away. You're soldiers now. Get back. What the? No. No. Okay. Okay. Maybe. No. Damn it. Damn it, you fools. You're running straight towards an ogre. No. No. What are you doing? You crazy gnomes. Where is my view gone? You fools. Wow. Rave gnomes. This is trippy. Have you been on the mushrooms? Have I been on the mushrooms? Maybe. I don't know. No! Bingletumperrywizz has bled to death. We will make a monument in honor of you, good sir. It'll be awarded to you posthumously, but it will be an award. Oh, wow. Just damn it. Go equip yourselves. There's loads of armor around. Why aren't you equipping? That was the point. Ah, balls. Okay, there's blood everywhere. There's a few men scattered around. Two-headed ogre here or there. Most things have bled to death. This goblin in steel armor, hopefully beating the living crap out of that man. But we're still not going to go out. There's no point. There's too much combat going on. There's too many combat capable opponents out there. Oh wow. Did we just get... Yeah, we did. A mantis died. A goblin is now known as Uruk the Crystal. We've got a hero goblin in steel. Steel armor and steel weapons, and he's a hero goblin. That's never fun. Honestly, it's kind of the opposite of fun. Oh, that sucked. But oh well. Nothing we can do now. At least they're all dying out there. That I am glad for. Now, let's have a look inside. We've got quite a lot of dirt still. Let's make another designated area. And we're going to do this before undesignating that one. Otherwise, they'll just swap them around. They'll just go over there, grab all of the massive dirt piles and quickly pull them over this side. So just get that sorted for me if you would be so kind. And now, well, I'll wait for those to be finished actually. Right. Steel hand axe has become No! Damn it, we've got a legendary goblin with a legendary steel hand axe. That is possibly the worst combination of things you can possibly have in this game. Possibly. I said possibly too many times, possibly. But wow. I think steel is the best armor currently in the game. Or rather, the best material. So, we've got... Oh, you finally died. Were you just sleeping on the floor? Oh, here we are. Goblin soldier? No, this is not the legendary goblin. This is just a goblin. With one man to kill so far. But, I keep thinking it's day because it's so light where the torches are. I was going to go and try and find our legendary goblin over here with the legendary steel armor. And, well, legendary steel weapon, sorry. Oh, well. Right, I hope the Silvery Lurkers of Battle are getting some good downtime right now. We are still needing a couple of things to be built. What did I just do? Oh, right. Well, that's interesting. I can turn off the grey stuff. Oh, I can see right through the fort. You can get a fully 3D view, I guess. That's kind of cool. I didn't know you could do this. So what's happening here is it's not rendering the areas that I can't see. It's only rendering the areas that I can see, but it's rendering all of them. So you can kind of get a three-dimensional view of the fort. It's kind of funky, but it's a little bit confusing to see what's going on. But kind of awesome nonetheless. Right, so let's turn that back on and turn on axles, which is what I wanted. And let's lower the walls. Yeah, we're still waiting on those. Okay, let's go down and check on our Tinkerer. What's going on here? We are waiting on a few more spike traps. And we are waiting on more rods and gears and things. Lever and mechanism base. That's not too bad, I suppose. We'll wait for that. Now then. We still haven't got this built, and that's kind of surprising me. Still waiting on a copper anvil. Have we got any? Oh, we haven't. Oh, wait, no. Does the anvil require a bar? Yeah, it needs a bar. Never mind. Herp derp. This hasn't got any job to do. Yeah, just turn that off for now. Let's get this thing done first. And then you can do that. But I imagine Dapper Jester is sleeping, and he's probably having a very well-earned rest. Yeah. Never mind. We'll wait. But I may start digging down. I want to try and get this trap area done first, but we may just have to start looking for our own iron. Because if we can equip our gnomes with iron, then it shouldn't be too much of a problem to go out there and fight them. In fact, we could swap the hammer gnomes back to sword gnomes. Actually, are they currently sword gnomes? They might be. Bronze shield, no, bronze hand axe. Okay. I keep seeing the sort of haft here, and thinking that it's that it's just a sword. I keep missing the actual axe blade. It kind of blends in quite well. Right, what else is going on? So, Toe with a penguin. I imagine you're pretty happy with your quarters, you two. I hope so, considering the amount of work we went to make them for you. Right, they're finally chopping down these trees. We're going to keep this in reserve. Maybe for some booze. We could possibly start work on digging out the... Yeah, let's dig a hole here. I want to see where that comes out, because we're going to have to make a way over to it. And continue digging down, and then wall it off again. And just keep doing that down through the levels. Just to make a significant fall. We want this pit trap to be quite deep. I don't know how deep it needs to be to kill things. I'm fairly certain there is fall damage in this game. But I can't be certain of that. I mean, I can't absolutely know. So what we might do is we might have it come down onto like a platform with like a dugout hole, like a moat around it. And then another platform across the way. So that if we want to, we could send down our Silvery Lurkers of Battle to just sit there and snipe them until they eventually die of thirst or die from being sniped. Kind of a cowardly way to do it, and I'm not too proud of that, but until we've got comparable weapons and armor, there's just no point in going outside. We would just watch our gnomes die. Oh, look at that. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Uh-oh. Oh, well, okay. You know, most of it's okay. We've got a lot of bandages now. This is actually fantastic. Are you also full? Oh no, you're full of weapons. You got a couple of bandages, but mostly you're full of weapons. Dear me. Right. You are working on this though. Have you done it? Yes. Excellent. Right. What do we want here? Let's cancel that. Let's have a quick look at what we've got available. We've got swords. Got 10 copper swords. Goes poor, average, fine, whatever. I'd say get rid of any poor sword. I don't know. We'll have another look in a moment. I might do that off screen. I'll have a proper look through the stocks. I know we did that in one of the other episodes, one of the most recent episodes, where we just went through our stocks a bit, but it was still kind of cursory in a way. We didn't really pore over it too much. So, ooh, I think we might have some more spike traps. Let's go and place these. Right, one traps, spike trap. Got 3 of them. Yes. We most certainly want to place those. I don't think we can place them there. That's fine. We can, however, place them here. So that will be where our 5 spike traps go. That is excellent. And the final one will go there. And we can have another stock of barrels here if we wanted to. For the... stock of bandages here. Just to be on the safe side. But I think that would be pretty good. Now, the way that we're going to work this is we're going to have a bank of windmills powering up to here, where a lever is going to control this. That lever will control the power going to the pressure plate. Now, from what I understand, from what I think is the case, is when the pressure plate has power, it denies that power to anything else until it's stepped on. When it's stepped on, it'll pass that power along. So all of these walls, which you've seen are down when they're unpowered, would suddenly be powered and slam up, killing anything. This, the same here. Now, so by stepping on the normal path would be down here, and straight into this area. And that's where the mant, for example, is going to be trying to get to. When he steps here, this is going to slam up, thus blocking that path. So the next move it takes will be across the alternate path, because I'm assuming this, so this could be wrong, but I'm hoping that a trapdoor, when unpowered, is open, but when powered, is shut, and thus you can walk across it. So it's going to see this is a valid path. It's going to step there. By stepping off the pressure plate, it's going to open underneath him and he's going to plummet. But if he's too fast, he might get across through some spike traps, hit our military. The reason why I'm going to have this lever up here and available for someone to run up there and pull is so that if we let a couple in, but it looks like something's gone awry, we can just pull it. Or if, like, you know, just one or two get through, we can pull this to prevent any more getting through and posing a worse threat. So that's my plan. What on earth is this? I don't understand. Why is that there? Tend animal. Oh, it must... Okay, fair enough. We will leave that. Right, let's get rid of this dirt pile. We want to undesignate this area. And this one. We have done enough work with the dirt. Now, let's continue building this little area. Some more applewood planks. We've got quite a lot of these, thankfully. But we are running low on birch, and once we've cut the birch that we've got, that's it. No more birch is going to be cut until next spring. A little while after next spring, honestly, because it's going to take some time for the trees to start producing. Now, what's going on here? We've got a lot of bars, some bronze. Now, these crates should be able to contain bronze, so they should be pulled over soon. What else is going on? Got logs coming down. That's not too bad. You've finished your jobs, and so have you. Let's go up and have a look. Have you... No, you haven't. Okay. Let's consider cancelling this job and replacing it. We want 2 axles. So, mechanisms, linkage, axle. Okay, we need to build an axle. I assumed they were just rods. Silly me. Axle, 1 rod. Okay, well that's why I assumed they were rods. We do have 1 rod. We need 2 though. So let's go ahead and just make another copper rod. That'll make us another 2. And hopefully that will give us the Sally port. Now, as I mentioned, I believe, I may not have, but this is going to be basically our workers' entrance. When all the Metroids are dead and the galaxy is at peace, we will open the Sally port, and our regular gnomes will rush out, gather bodies, gather armor, gather anything that happens to be out there. Oh my goodness, is there no one out there? Is there really no one out here? How long has it been like this for? Oh, I'm so tempted. If we could just get some of our military into iron armor or something. Oh, I don't know how long it's been like this for, though. This is a very dangerous thing that I'm contemplating doing. But wow, is it important. If we could just get some of this iron into the vault, if we could just smelt some of it down. This is possibly the first time that it has been quiet in 2 seasons. And I haven't been paying attention. Damn me! Damn me for not knowing. I'm really thinking about it. But looking at the time, it's just hit 30 minutes. So, you're going to find out what I decide in the next episode. Dramatic cliffhanger. Are we going to go out? Or are we going to stay inside? Are we going to let this awesome opportunity slip us by? Or are we going to think better of it and possibly avert disaster? Find out in the next episode. But until then, do take care.